Welcome, flip clock fans. We're going to discuss two classic Copal flip clocks and decide which is the best. But first I'd like to mention a couple of changes to the format. You see one right there. We have an executive producer now. What's that all about? Well, anyone who joins as a member of this channel will be recognized at the end of each video. You'll see this later. Those who support at the highest level will be listed as executive producers at the start of the video. All channel members will have access to members-only videos also. Please know that you just watching this channel is enough. It also helps tremendously if you give a thumbs up and subscribe. But we do need support to continue this flip clock mission. Check the description for more details and learn how you can help. But again, just watching means a lot. Now back to business. The Copal 201 and 101 flip clocks. They're my two all-time favorite flip clocks and have a rich history. The Copal 101 was Japan's first flip clock, designed in 1964 by the Japanese designer Riki Watanabe, who is famous for his furniture, clock, and watch designs. Japan's first series of flip clock models were named Calon, from the name of the font used for the numbers. Calon was the first original English typeface, designed in 1722 by William Calon. Many Copal Calon flip clocks use this font, including the 101, 201, 401, 601, and 701. While the 101 was the first Copal, it was almost certainly the Copal 201 that made the first landfall in the United States. As early as 1966, you can see the Copal 201 advertised in newspapers. They were a hit and frankly kicked off the flip clock craze of the 1970s. The Copal Calon 101 showed up in newspapers later, probably starting about 1970, and was also an early favorite. They were marketed as computer-age digital clocks, which is a riot since they have no computer components at all and have no digital circuitry involved in the timekeeping. But hey, they had digits, so digital. You'll see the Calon emblem here. Take caution if working with these. This will wipe right off if it becomes wet. It's a beautifully simply designed clock with its rounded edges and flipping digits. We're going to show the proper way to open up a Copal 101. I've already removed two screws here. Now you'll see an indentation here, a place that looks like it's begging for something to be put in there to pry the clock halves apart. Don't even think about it, cowboy. The best way to open this clock is to position your hand so that you can compress the back half of the clock downward. There are two tabs there that need to be released from the other half to open up the clock. It's really very easy once you know how to do it. You see it has the original neon glow bulb with this varnished impregnated fiberglass tubing. The bulb is a little blackened but has plenty of life left. Also, those crimped-on white wire nuts are original equipment. Now the Copal 201. It's clearly different. Again, I've already removed the screws. It has a tab there that looks like a handle to open this clock. Don't do it. What you need is a suitable tool, preferably a purple-handled knife. First you need to squeeze in from the sides to separate the pieces. Then carefully insert something flat in here and pry open a bit. And that's it, nice and smooth. In both clocks, the reassembly is in reverse. Now look at that, it's the exact same mechanism. You might not think that at first because the 201 gives the impression that it's bigger. There is a little more room in the 201. You can see the base screws are exactly the same distance apart. There's that original tubing from the back there. Now interestingly enough, there's another clock from the late 1960s that used this mechanism. Yes, the Howard Miller flip clock. You can take a basic Copal 101-201 mechanism and put it right in this beautiful rosewood clock. The Howard Miller just doesn't have the neon bulb. Instead of some wild pattern tape on the whirligig, you see that it is just painted. When I first saw these clocks, I thought they were covered with plastic or something. Nope, just enamel paint. Love this rosewood. My clock includes a bit of the sapwood, making it very distinctive. I like that. It's like a highlight in a woman's hair. Now I've got a video about how I did a full restoration on this Howard Miller. And with the extra parts I made this beach-themed flip clock. And yes, it's using a genuine Copal 101 mechanism. The digits are discolored like old parchment, which suits this clock very well, I think. I simply painted the whirligig and got matching wire nuts. I like how it floats free and you can position the clock to be in any orientation. I used a green neon just for fun. So, which is the better clock? Well, the nod goes to the Copal Calon 101. Not only was it Japan's first flip clock, it was also the only flip clock to ever be featured in a major horological journal. Let me know if you agree. Well, thanks for your support, and thanks for taking the time.